Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Medieval Engineers. I'm the Radio Man 03. It is awesome to have you along. Seems like the consensus is a new world should be started with the 6.3 update and just the lag issues that I'm having and the frame rate issues. You all have some really good explanations as to why that may be happening. So, which one do we want to do? A wild start? There are landmarks to explore, and this is basically empty. So let's do the wild start. We're going to do that. We're going to do survival. We're going to call this. We'll talk a little bit about what you guys had to say in the last episode of the Dragon Spires of Darius. Sad to see it go, but it was getting pretty framey, and, you know, what are you going to do? So let's call this Season 5. That's what it is. And I'm going to call it The Village. The Village. Online mode, max players, 1. We put that on 1. Auto save every 5 minutes. Let's move that to every 10 minutes so it doesn't interrupt me quite as much. And this is probably we'll get into what was wrong with the Dragon Spires of Darius in just a second. The setup, the one question that people ask is, how did you get your inventory so big? You got to go to Setup Advanced Settings, and you have to do it here at the beginning. Set up advanced settings, right up here, player inventory size. Now, I had it on 10 last time, which was a lot. So we're going to bring it down, and we're going to go about a happy medium and see what that's like, okay? So we should have a fairly good size inventory. For somebody who can't play for, 8-9 hours straight or something like that, this seems to work out pretty good. I've got about an hour or two a day to make a video. So having a larger inventory size allows me to get a little more done so that we can progress in the world and I'm not working on the same thing forever. You know what I mean? It's important. This stuff here, day duration, season duration, solar altitude, all this I'm going to leave alone. Max objects, yes, alone. Maximum fractured pieces, resource decay, abandoned castle decay, all that's going to stay where it is. Fast travel, travel limitations, hostile AI. Yes, of course, we want the barbarians. We love our barbarians. And that's it. So, boom. We're going to go like that. And we've named it. We're good to go. And, okay. We're going to skip the tutorial. The tutorial is very good if you're new to the game. It'll take you through the basics really quick. And we're going to be going through some of the basics as well. That is a beautiful shot. Look at that. They've done a really nice job of continuing to update the game, I would say. Keen Software House is just amazing. Look at that. Look at that beautiful forest scene with the deer there. Skip tutorial. Yes, not now, please. Thank you very much. I think we're good. I'm curious to see how we're going to do with frames. So we'll see. We'll see how this first episode goes. V, here we are. Map. Let's take a look. We've got a marker right here, as a matter of fact. Wow. Okay, this is not too bad of a place to start out. I'm thinking maybe right about here. So if I completely turn around, I'd like to build in kind of a field. So let's kind of, I believe if I go this way, yeah, if we go this way, let's head off this way. We're going to pick up just some of the necessities of life, maybe a few food items and things like that, but we're not going to grab too much to begin with. And we're going to see how this video is going to look. Let's stop right here, first of all. If you don't know, if you hit T, he'll walk on his own. I could follow that. Let's follow this road and see what that junction looks like, just for the heck of it. I'm going to keep you with me for a little while. One thing we are going to do is we're going to take a look at these metal deposits here that are above ground to see if there's any. I think they removed a lot of the residual ores that are sitting above ground. I did a little test on my own the other day. Let's grab a few stones, though. We are going to grab some of these guys. We're going to need these for an axe. So let's do that. And we're going to take the roots, too. There's an initial food we can make that's pretty handy. Let's grab that. They've added some new sound effects to when you're harvesting bushes and things, which is pretty cool. Let's grab these berries right here. There we go. And we've got a larger deposit of ore right over here. Let's grab a few more berries and a few more berries. There we go. Let's see if there's any ores here that are above ground. Oh-ho. There's one there. There's a pile of rocks. We need the rocks because we're going to have to, I think I just said that we'll make a stone axe. I'm going to keep you guys with me as we begin here. I typically do at this very start. We're going to want a few more of these rocks. Any other? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Now we're talking. There we go. Grab that piece of copper there. Fantastic. Oh, nice. Okay, what's this over here? Some more rocks. Okay, let's grab a few more of these rocks here. Boom. I'm feeling a little framey right now, actually, which is a little unusual at the very beginning when there's absolutely nothing built in the world. Let's check something real quick. Options, controls, mouse sensitivity. Let's move this up a little bit higher. Let's go 170, around 175 with it. Okay. If it gets to be too laggy, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I have uninstalled and reinstalled the entire game in hopes that that would clear up any issues of maybe it was just not downloaded right or something like that. Took care of that. Some of the things that you guys brought up that were really good pointers is that we had quite a few torches in the Dragon Spires of Darius, and all that flickering can cause some issues. And we had a lot of stuff built on the same grid. Can we make an axe? We sure can. Let's do it. Let's do that right there, and let's build a campfire as well. We'll go ahead and take care of that right off the bat. And let's grab number 1, and let's chop down a tree. There we go. Nice. We're gonna need a couple of these for a workbench. Grab the roots. There we go. It's certainly no steel axe, huh, with one swing. It's okay. Starting out's usually pretty fun. Just gonna grab a tree here. That should be enough. Let's get the necessities of life going. Let's get a workbench. Just double click on that and you're good to go with that right there. We've got this food right here. We've got a salad that we can make, but we're not going to make a salad. Yeah, we're not going to make the salads. There's a new food. There's a new food in town, ladies and gentlemen. There's a new food in town. And I can't remember what it's called. I fiddled around with this on Wednesday night. I'm actually off Thursday and Friday, so I'm going to hopefully try to get a couple episodes of ME taken care of this week during the day. So it's like 9 o'clock Thursday morning. Huh, I know. I'm excited about it, so I'm taking you guys with me. That's all there is to it. We definitely want forests near us. I do enjoy having the mountains in the background because they are so spectacular. There we go. Let's keep on trucking here. You can open your map while you're walking. And we'll see how the video turns out. You guys tell me how it looks on your end. And let me know, and we'll go from there. So, those were a couple of the ideas that you guys had that was the problem with the world, was that we had too many torches. Not to mention I had a lot of mod activity in the last world, more so than we've ever done before. So there was that. So I'm going to kind of stick a little bit vanilla. There's going to be a couple of mods we're going to want in here. But I'm going to keep it pretty simple. Pretty simple. Any free ore sitting here? None. Okay. Let's check this one over here. I do see a piece of ore right here that we want. Nice. Very good. Very good. Oh, look at this little valley right down here. I'm hoping to build in a valley. Just a nice open valley. I don't think we've ever done that. We've always been up on a plateau, and then we were in the mountains, and then we did the Morning Star Pass, but we've never had kind of just an open valley area to build in. Something that would be, as a traveler would be coming down the road, they would see a town, and they would want to, you know, come and check out that town. So I think that's what I want to do this episode, and we're going to call it The Village. You guys had some great suggestions as to what we should do, and there was one about building in the snow, and I'm not too keen about building in the snow. And then there was build a little something in each of the regions. So maybe we get started with a little bit of a village. It's too bad. It's got a nice set of rolling hills back here. It's got mountains off in the distance, which of course we're going to want for our view. What's up here on this ridge? Let's check out this ridge real quick. I like this stand of trees right here. I'm going to have to settle on a spot and get busy settling in. It's a whole lot of settling going on there, huh? So here's a valley that backs up to a mountain. We have a forest at the base of the mountain. And our road is right on the other side of this right here. I feel like I like that better than I do over here. Oh, I don't know. You know what I'm seeing though? I'm seeing a bit of maybe our castle up on the mountainside with the village down below. You know? Let's walk over here. It's worth a walk. It's worth a look. We're doing some exploration this episode. We're going to get some of our basic necessities met in this first episode and get ourselves just kind of set up and ready to, you know, dive in and play Medieval Engineers. Season 5. It's been over a year now that we've been playing this together. And by the way, the world is the world. It is just the world. There is no multiple worlds. Oh, we want you. We want you. We get another one of you, we'll make a bag of seeds and we'll plant you. Once we learn the information we need for that, though, of course. Here's some herbs. That's very nice. As we stay here for a little while, we're going to have stuff pop up. Cabbages, flax. Pumpkins. Was that a big pile of poop? Oh, no, that's a cabbage. Okay. I thought that was a cow pie. I thought, wait a minute. Do we have cows? Oh my god. Okay. It is not a cow pie. Oh, there's a road right here. Oh. Well, here we go. Now we're talking. Nice little village right down here at the base of the Alps here, the mountain. It's not a snow-capped mountain, but we have one down the distance. We've got a road here. Oh, well, this looks just lovely down here. This looks beautiful down here, huh? Put our mine into the mountain right there. Mm-hmm. We've got plenty of forest around us. Beautiful view. And we've got the road, and we've got all this open land right here that we can have some fun with. Hope you guys like the idea of just a village. And this way all the buildings can be on a separate grid. We don't have to stick with the grid, which I think is going to be a big help to us. Let's do it. Let's figure out where we're going to set up first. We're going to set up right over here. Inventory. We have a campfire, which is very important to us. Number 3. Workbench. Number 4. Let's get that just on the ground like so. There we go. Let's throw some fuel in there. Yes and yes. I think I could make some... Can we? No, you got to make charcoal in the furnace. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, we're going to come back in here. We're going to throw a log in there and a log in there, and we're going to make some timber. Let's do that. Beautiful. Wonderful. And then we're going to make a couple of chests. Excellent. Look at this. Oh, it's on number 5 already. Number 5. Okay. Let's go ahead and set that right there. And we'll set this guy right over here, like so. Inventory. No, we need to go back in here. Let's make a bed. That way if we die, we're going to spawn at our bed. Okay, that did that. What is it right click? Right click takes it and puts it in your inventory, your hotbar. Okay, number 7. We're going to put that right over here too. Let's rotate. Go over here and just hit F. Claim that bed. Now it's our bed. Nice. Okay, what can we make food-wise? We have some herbs. We have berries. We have some roots. So this is the new food that's here. It's called hodgepodge. It's also known as hot pot. It's produced by throwing whatever you find into a pot and cooking it. Nutritionally diverse, hodgepodge provides a decent amount of food and slowly raises your well-being. So let's make a couple of those. Looks like an herb and a root will do it for us. So we're going to make a few of those, and we'll have some food in our inventory. So that's always a great thing. Now I think it's time for us to learn a few things. Oh, before we do that, let's go ahead and jump in here. And let's go ahead and drop that ore off. Oh, we got a map piece also. Very cool. There we go. And you know what I would love to have is, let's throw the rest of these logs in here. What do I need for this log holder? We need timber, and we need timber. So let's go 1, 2, 3. Let's turn all those into timber. Let's check our food. We don't want to waste our fuel. There we go. A couple of foods there. Off to a great start. Come on now. You know what? I feel like I could spend absolutely days upon days walking around in the world that Keen Software House has made, and it's just not necessary. There's so many beautiful locations that it just really doesn't have to be done that way. Let's craft one of these and one of these. This way we can stockpile our materials. Some of this first episode, guys, is for the new folks out there. We wanna make sure we take care of everybody. Let's do this right here, and we'll do number 6 right next to it. There we go, and back in here, and oh, inventory. Oh, for the hammer, we're gonna have to grab some of these timbers back. Some sticks. Oh, okay. Let's go grab some sticks. Easy enough. Take the roots, take them. Sometimes when we get further in, I'll leave the roots behind, just so the bushes come back a little faster. But right now at the beginning, we're good. We've got a nice forest right here that we can take advantage of. And then let's go back to number 2, and let's get another, or number 1, I guess. Let's get this is where it needs to be. This is always on number 3 for me. Let's go ahead and chop down a tree. Get the stump. This tree will come back. This stone axe lasts surprisingly long. I'd like to be at the point where we have a metal tool. Or at least be able to smelt. So we're going to get into learning. We're going to be doing some learning. Inventory. We can make that hammer now. Let's make a club too. We'll make a club just so we have a weapon. Put that on number 1. Hammer goes on number 4. Number 2 is where we put that's our pick slot. Okay, now we're up for doing some learning. Let's go to our quests. Civil engineering is what we want to do first, because that's going to allow us to do some forging. So let's load that. Let's get the quest started. Okay, craft a wooden shovel. You need it to gather 1 ore. So inventory and craft the shovel. And I'm going to craft 2 of them if I can. We'll put this down on 2 for now. And I don't have a backup. What was I missing? Some timber. Okay, no big deal. Let's go back over here. We're going to drop this stuff off actually inside the... There we go, and we're going to throw that right in there. And we can throw our sticks right in here. And let's use this chest up here for food. And we've got a few more sticks. There we go, inventory cleaned out, and let's drop off these stones. We're going to need some more of those little stones as well. There's deer showing up. I see a deer out there. That's a good thing. Okay, so now it wants to obtain 20 dirt and 18 small stone. All right, where are we going to put the mine? Let's think about that real quick. Give me a second. Let me think about this. I wanna do a little pre-planning before we jump in. I'll bring you guys back and we'll talk about what it is we're doing, and we'll go from there. Look what I found laying on the ground. A bag from a deer that obviously fell and died or something. Pretty cool. I'm thinking a lot of our mining operation is going to be centered around this part of the mountain right here. Let's grab that up real quick and we'll get that out of the way too. We're going to dig down here. We should bump into some clay, but I feel like this is going to be a good spot for us to start going in. So we could turn our dirt into small stones. Let's do that. We'll get the stones we need for a furnace or two. Oh, we're hitting clay already. That's nice. I'll take that. That's beautiful. Look at this. Yeah, let's keep going. Lots of clay. That's okay. We're not gonna scoff at the clay. We'll take it. We're gonna need a lot of it when it comes time for the tile roofs and different things you need to make with the clay. So this is gonna be good. We need it for the linseed oil jars, stuff like that. So it's gonna be pretty handy. Looks like we might be hitting some dirt again down here. Let's make a torch. Missing the required items. Really? I've got sticks. Oh, it wants to make the shovel first. Okay, so if I go L, there we go. Oh, I can't dig and use the torch at the same time. Could we do that before? I could have sworn we could hold two. Come on. There we go. We're back into some dirt again. How are we doing for a hole here? That's a fine hole we've got here. I'm digging a hole. Let's go L. Let's go inventory, and let's make up some stones. We needed 20 stone to make the furnace, so let's keep on digging here. I'll be right back. We have what we need now to make the furnace. Let's make a furnace. And then we should be able to, it's going to tell us to go and find some ores. So we're going to follow that next, and we're going to get that taken care of. And then we're doing pretty good, actually. Let's turn this around a little bit so we've got it facing us. Let's do that, and we'll throw a little bit of fuel in there. We'll throw that in there too. Can I throw the clay in there? I can't. No, we've got to have actual a kiln to do that. But we can take these ores with us. Find the marked ore veins. So it's going to tell us to do that. We're going to go ahead and do that. But what we're going to do is we're going to get another shovel made here. What do I need for a shovel again? Some sticks. Let's grab some of the sticks out of here. We'll just grab all of them out of here. Let's go ahead and throw the food in here while we're at it. I picked up a few things while we were out and about, and we got a deer hide and some antlers. That's pretty awesome. Right there, and another map piece. Two of the same one. It's okay. So I need some sticks to make another shovel. That's great. We got that, and we can make that. Beautiful. Okay, so now when our shovel breaks, we can make a new one. Okay, so now we got to find the marked ore vein. It should show up on our compass up here. Here we go, over this way. This way, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like it's probably going to be this guy right here, probably. It is. Okay, so let's grab number 2. Let's get those 5 ores. Your shovel will do it. There's a couple. And we'll fill this back in with some dirt. going to get any more out of here? Oh, shovel shot. Number 2. Oh, we had something bug out there with the shovel. Let's see here. Yeah, the shovel has just bugged out. It is sitting here on the ground, and it's not acknowledging the fact that I have a new shovel. So let's go number 1, number 2. There we go. It's still got the one stuck on the ground, though. So that's going to be something they're going to want to look at there. That's a little bit weird. I bet if I back out and come back in, that'll be fine. Now it wants to, so now you have metal ore, good job. Use the furnace to craft your first ingot. And voila. And we're going to do it to tell it to do 2 because it takes 5 ingot per. Or 5 ores to make 1 ingot. It's a celebration going on right here. Okay, now what do we want to do? Okay, so let's go back to G. What's next on the list of our quests to do here? Civil engineering. Show that tree again, please. A better house. Let's back out of this. Civil engineering. Show tree. Basic wooden house. There we go. That's the one we're looking for. Right here. Bam. Okay, so obtain 4 timber, 6 planks, and 1 hammer. We can handle that. We've made the hammer already. Let's get some of this stuff out of our inventory that we don't need. We're going to throw the dirt in there. We're going to throw the iron, the copper in there, I should say. We'll throw that in there. And over here we've been putting the food and stuff, right? Oh, here's some sticks. Okay, let's grab those. And we're going to need some timber as well. Can I reach that from here? There we go. Beautiful. Let's grab those guys right there. Drop them in here. Get those sticks out of here. Get that dirt out of there. And let's go ahead and make up 1, 2, 3. And let's get some planks going as well. 1, 2, 3. You get more if you use the workbench. I could have sworn I heard something. I think once we start laying blocks down, that's when the barbarians are going to start showing up, and they will be a pain in the butt. It's feeling very jumpy to me. Maybe it's just me. We'll see how the video comes out. Let's see. So what do we need to do now? We needed to 4 timber, 6 planks, and 1 hammer. Okay. Timber, planks. We'll just take all this stuff out of here. Take that too. Alright, beautiful. And wooden stairs. It wants us to build the stairs first. So if I go to G, here's our wooden stairs. We're going to grab this down here, number 5. Number 5, sorry about that. And let's just go ahead and build this up. Build it up, Buttercup. There we go. Some wooden supports. Okay, so it wants us to do that. 16 timber, 24 wooden sticks. What do we have? 15 timber. I keep hearing stuff. It's not us, though. Let's just turn all these into timber. We'll just do that right now. We should be good to go. Come on now. There we go. Okay. Wooden support. Alright, where are we going to put our first structure that we're going to call Home Sweet Home? I think it should probably be the mine. So let's come over here. I like this little inlet right here. This is going to be a nice little spot for us to get started, I think. So let's go back to G. And it wants us to build the wooden supports. These guys right here. Awesome. Number 6. Let's turn it back this way a little bit. Let's go back in here. Get us up off the ground. That way when the barbarians do start to come in, you know what I mean? They're not going to be tearing us to pieces constantly. We don't really have a good weapon right now. I think it would take quite a few hits with this club in order to deal with a barbarian. We don't want to do that. I would love to be able to get up to the weapon stage, but we're going to have to find some good ore deposits. There we go. And we're going to want to get a smithy going too. A forge, I should say. There we go. And I don't think I have enough stuff to do this right here. I don't. Do I? I do. I do have enough stuff. Okay, there we go. Number 5. Control and scroll. What about over here? There we go. Missing some timber. Okay, so do I have any timber left in here? Oh, I love the fact the deer are here already. That's fantastic. I do not. We need another tree. Number 1. Nope, number 3. My shovel's still... Yeah, my shovel's still poking out down there. Okay. Oh my gosh. Timber! Take a step back. The tree will kill you if it hits you. Don't let it do that. You don't want to die from a tree. Sticks. There we go. Want that shovel to go away is what I wanted to do. I guess with the 6.3 update, we're going to have, you know, little bug fixes popping up on a regular basis here. King's really good about fixing that stuff. There we go. Awesome. Basically, what I'm going to do is when I get done recording this today, I'm going to go ahead and edit it and post it right away. Get some feedback from you guys on how it looks and how it's, you know, you never know until it's all the way up on YouTube. So that's what I'm kind of waiting to see if we're real framey. It's feeling a little bit like that. Let's do a couple more of these guys right here, and we'll get a little something going here. We've got let's do them all up. We should be able to put this staircase together now. There we go. Fantastic. What does it want us to do now? Takes a lot of wood. Yeah, it does. It takes a lot of wood. That's okay. Obtain 24 planks. Oh, 24 planks. We can do that as well. We've got 9, so how many do we get? I never pay attention to how many they actually get for this. 5, okay. That should be enough right there. Indeedy. Get us up off the ground. We're going to want a little palisade wall activity, probably a nice gate, a wood gate, just to kind of start off and have our stuff inside there so we don't have to worry about, you know, barbarians causing us a bunch of grief. You know what I mean? Jelly bean? Mm-hmm. All right, let's go back to G. And there's our piece of flooring. They changed the flooring, if you guys didn't notice that. It looks different now, number 7. Number 7. Hit Z to bring it back up here. There we go. There we go. There we go. You know what? I want them to go the other way. This is going to go into the mountainside, so we're going to want to have this go the other way. Let's turn it around. There we go. There we go. Bingo, bongo, boingo, and there we go. I'm going to try to log out and log back in and see if that gets rid of that shovel at our feet. There it is. Okay, obtain 2 logs, obtain 2 wooden sticks. They're looking good. Time to figure out how to put up some walls. Make sure you have enough supplies first. Let's go to our inventory. Let's see how one of these food does for us. Oh, look at that. That hodgepodge stuff is pretty good. Pretty darn good, as a matter of fact. I'm pretty impressed with how good that is. We don't have any logs in there. No, we don't. Yeah, I'm going to have to do kind of a grind thing on my own, I think, for a little bit and get some materials built up and stuff like that and all that good stuff. We definitely want that. Let me get some stuff put together and I'll be right back. Now it wants us to place some log walls. Easy enough. Leaps and bounds here. And let me back up a little bit here. Z. Z. There we go. Now, did that open up anything else for us? Doors or anything like that? It did. It opened up everything for us. Well, that's great. That's fantastic. Okay, so let's grab that. We've got a window right here. Let's do that right there. And I like it when I come up that I don't have... I've got a little bit of an area to where I can actually come in first. I don't want that to be right up there. So there's the door on there. We need to be over here. And we're going to put that right there. And we're going to hammer that together. There we go. And then we'll enter our mine right through here. It'll be very nice. Let's go 8 up against this right here. And then we'll do number 7 over here. Like that. And then I want to take this out of here. Let's close this door. I like these to be windows as well, just so we can see the world outside. Our hammer's just about shot. Let's back over here. Let's put this guy together real fast. There we go. The makings of a mine. And then, of course, we'll change this up later on down the road. But for now, I think it's going to give us a good little starter. Z. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. There we are. Just a little hole in the wall. We can actually come over this way, I think, with this. Let's do this here. Let's put this number 7 inside here, like so. I have a log left, which would be great. Let's come in here, and let's go ahead and put this guy back in here, number 8 back there. And then we've got some, just a little uniqueness at the beginning here on the structure, so it doesn't look quite so boring. Let's see how we're doing. How are we doing here? Let's see. Yeah, there we go. A little something going already. That's going to wrap it up for me. I hope you guys enjoyed today's first episode. Let me know. Give me some feedback on what you're seeing. Does it look good? Is it super framey and laggy? I'll be looking as well. On my screen right now, just so you know, the grass is waving nice and smoothly. All the things are working just fine, so let me know what you think, all right? If you enjoyed today's first episode of Season 5, do hit that like button for me. Show your support for the series. Comment, subscribe, and share. I'm the Radio Man 03. Have an awesome, a fantastic, and a superb day, and I look forward to talking to you again next time.